Okay, so today we're going to go over the skin model. So if you look at the skin model, this is thick skin, and over here you have thin skin. And so this has an extra layer over here. So this would be like on the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet. So thick skin, thin skin, because you can't really see all the individual layers over here. This all would be epidermis here. This would be dermis. And where the yellow begins, the fatter adipose tissue would be subcutaneous or hypodermis, down here at the bottom. All right, let's point out these white structures and this other big round structure here. This is going to be an apocrine gland, which is a type of sweat gland, and all of these white structures are going to be eccrine sweat glands. So apocrine sweat gland, eccrine is the white. So you have thick skin, thin skin, epidermis, dermis, subcutaneous or hypodermis, apocrine, and eccrine sweat glands. So then let's start back at the top at these things sticking out the top. Those are hair shafts above the surface. Then you have the root below the surface. The root is within this follicle here. And at the bottom you have this little indented part called the bulb, the hair bulb. So shaft, root, follicle, and then bulb is at the bottom. And then you have these gray clusters, which are sebaceous glands, and this structure here, which is your erector pili muscle. If you move onward, you'll have some blood vessels down here. You'll have vessels here, which are red and blue, and on your paper we call them cutaneous blood vessels. Also, you're going to have little I call them the cattails. You will have cattails up here called tactile or Meissner's corpuscles, and they're near the surface because tactile has to do with touch. And then down here, you have this green structure here, which is called lamellated or Pacinian corpuscle. And then the other thing that I can point out to you is this river purple layer here is the stratum basale, and this layer at the top would be stratum corneum. And then over here, you're going to have dermal papillae. So you have papillae over here on the end.